You used AI 3 times today and didn't notice. Campaign Manager suggested a bid, you clicked accept. Opportunity Explorer surfaced a niche, you clicked into it. Enhance My Listing rewrote your bullet points, you clicked apply. Amazon's AI has been making decisions in your account for years. You're not behind on AI. You've been using it the whole time. You've just been letting Amazon drive. Hi, my name is Maike Dinh, Nhan Dinh's AI avatar. Nhan and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. Here's what nobody tells you about those suggestions. Campaign Manager's suggested bid doesn't know your margins. It doesn't know you're 8 days from stocking out on that product. It doesn't know your supplier just raised prices 12%. It optimizes for ad spend, because that's what earns Amazon money, not for your profit margin. Opportunity Explorer shows you niches with high demand, but it doesn't know your cash position. It doesn't know you just committed $40,000 to a restock that lands in 3 weeks. It shows you opportunity without context. And context is the difference between a smart move and an expensive mistake. Enhance My Listing suggests bullet points based on what works across thousands of similar products, not what your specific customers said in your specific reviews. It writes for the average seller, not for your brand. You've been taking AI recommendations from a system that knows everything about Amazon and nothing about your business. And here's the part that might surprise you. The AI behind those recommendations, it's not magic. It's shockingly simple. It runs a checklist. Scan this data. Check this condition. If yes, flag it. If no, move on. Next item. Keep going until done. That's Campaign Manager's suggested bid. It looked at what other advertisers are paying for the same keyword space, averaged their winning bids, and handed you a number. A checklist, not a strategist. The same mechanic, the exact same loop, can run on your data, your margins, your inventory levels, your cash flow, your ACoS thresholds. The only difference is what data feeds the checklist. Amazon feeds it Amazon's priorities. You can feed it yours. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Here's what that difference looks like in practice. Amazon's AI says, increase your bid on this keyword to $2.40. Why? Because that's what other advertisers are paying to win that spot. It has no idea your margin on that product is 11%, and a $2.40 bid puts you underwater. Your AI, connected to your actual numbers, says this keyword converts, but your current margin can only support a bid up to $1.80 before you lose money. And by the way, you have 9 days of inventory left on this ASIN, so increasing spend right now drives sales you can't fulfill. Same checklist, same loop, completely different outcome. One is optimizing for Amazon. The other is optimizing for you. Enhance My Listing says, change your title to match the highest converting pattern in your category. Your AI says your 3-star reviews keep mentioning fits in a carry-on, but your title doesn't say that anywhere. Add those words and you're speaking your customer's language, not the category average. That's not a technology gap. That's a data gap, and closing it is simpler than most sellers think. Here's the thing about this moment. AI will never be simpler to start with than it is right now. 6 months ago, connecting your Amazon data to your own AI required a developer. A year ago, most sellers didn't know what an MCP was. Today, the tools exist. The connections exist. The setup that used to take weeks takes an afternoon. And it's only going to get more complex from here. More tools, more options, more noise. Right now is the cleanest entry point you'll get. Not because AI is perfect, because the gap between Amazon's AI making decisions about your business and your AI making decisions about your business has never been easier to close. The sellers who close it this quarter will make every decision with full context. The sellers who wait will keep clicking accept on suggestions that don't know their margins. Try this week. Don't install anything. Don't change anything. Just pay attention. Every time Seller Central gives you a suggestion, a bid recommendation, an inventory alert, an Enhance My Listing update, a consider running a deal notification, pause and ask yourself 2 questions. Does this suggestion know my margin on this product? Does this suggestion know my current inventory level? If the answer to either one is no, you just found a decision Amazon's AI is making without your context. Write it down. By Friday, you'll have a list of every decision in your business that's being made by AI that doesn't know your numbers. That list is the starting point. Every item on it is a place where your own AI, connected to your real data, gives you a better answer than Amazon's AI ever will. Not because it's smarter, because it knows your business. AI will never be simpler to start with than right now. And you've already been using it for years. The only thing left is to point it at your own numbers instead of Amazon's. What's the last suggestion Seller Central gave you that you accepted without checking the math? Drop it below. See you in the next one.